Hello everybody, my name is CulBlu and we are bringing you guys this game in the Dota 2 Google Plus Community Cup. This has been a very fun day so far, and we're actually getting into the last game that we're going to cast for today. Everything else will be commentated on tomorrow, but I'm joined here with awesome people. I'm joined, unfortunately not with Ninja Byte, he had to go, but I'm joined with Tycho again, and also I'm joined with Husky. Not to be confused with Husky StarCraft, but just Husky.
No, this is Dota Husky, the Macedonian Husky.
Yes, the Dota Husky. And could you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves and let everybody know how awesome you are?
Hi, I'm Tycho.
How awesome are you?
I don't know.
Come on, you got no more than that. Okay, fine. Okay, we'll leave it at that. And Husky, who are you and how awesome are you?
How awesome I am? I don't know, man. Probably you should answer that one.
Okay,
I'm too shy to say something about myself.
Look at him, he's being modest. He's modest at being modest. But yes, Husky's really awesome, Tycho's really awesome too, and these games are awesome, so pretty much everything is awesome.
Yeah, I was talking to someone, I couldn't answer, but yeah, I'm awesome.
So awesome that he can have 3 conversations at 2 times. I don't know what I just said. Alright, so let's go jump into this game so I can give you guys some quality commentary, because we got ourselves a lot of bands going on. First and foremost, that's a silencer band out. I don't know what's happening.
I don't know. Unless they're going for Phoenix to put against Troll, which would be like extra level mind games, right?
Right.
Because Phoenix does really well versus Troll.
Yeah, because Troll's like, oh, let me slow you down. Phoenix is like, oh, let me run away. And also
but they do have the Hex, so I'm not sure if Phoenix would be the best, but it could work out.
Yes, they do.
I mean the stun, not the Hex. My bad. I was looking at Lion when I said that.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say Hex versus Troll makes sense because Troll, but his axes still spin.
I mean the Hex versus Phoenix, but I meant the stun. I got myself confused.
Yeah,
but
CC,
these bands are going fast.
Hard CC usually does make Phoenix have a lot of troubles. And Husky, do you pick up anything as far as the strategies go? I know you casted a few games. Do you know any background for indie?
For indie, no, but for Witch Doctors, yeah. Basically, they played the season 2 on Google Plus, and they won the last season's cup. Witch Doctors. They do tend to get some aggressive lineup. So probably with Troll they're gonna pick something else that fits with Troll Salt. So, but I'm not exactly sure what are they gonna pick, because basically it goes with Lina, with Sniper and everything else. But they decided to ban those heroes.
Right.
So yeah, I'm curious what are they gonna pick.
And curiosity has been quenched. Tycho, would you like to talk about this redesigned Faceless Void, who he comes with more skid marks?
He's got tattoos now or something. But he's a solid carry, solid in lane. He kind of falls into the trap of having to rely on his ulti and kind of being useless without it. So if he whiffs it in the middle of a fight and Troll is allowed to do whatever he wants, the Troll's just going to be uncontested to right click everything he wants.
Yeah.
And Faces is gonna have to walk away because he's not gonna have any HP.
And one of the beautiful things about Troll Roller versus Faceless Void that I love is that when Troll and Faceless on the same team, it's like they fit together. It's like they're best bros. They grew up together or something. Faceless Void knew him really well at the time. I don't mean like that. But versus each other, I like Troll Roller versus Faceless Void because I think there's a certain point where Troll Roller can carry harder than Faceless Void, and then Faceless Void buys an MKB and doesn't care.
Yeah.
Those whirling axes cause Faceless Void a lot of trouble.
It does. But I think Troll is just on a whole nother level as a hero right now. Same thing with Juggernaut, though Juggernaut's banned, so we don't have to worry about him. But Troll is just crazy. I can't pull up his stats right now in the client, like his strength gain, but
oh yeah, dude, wait,
his strength, his base strength and strength gain is actually ridiculous for a hero.
No, Tycho, go ahead and use one of our sponsors' websites. Go ahead and use the Build Dota 2. That's BUILDOTA2.com. Go ahead and bring it up.
Okay.
And what you do, click on that Create tab, and once you do that, go ahead and look for Troll.
But yeah, the
hero... obligatory plug. No.
Yeah, right. But.
Hold on. Where's
the hero stat gains are insane. And he can just build stats and just do a ton of damage compared to other carries.
Yeah, according to Build Dota 2, he has 2.2 strength gain per second. His base agility is 21. Really?
Yeah.
Jeez. And he gains 2.75.
Yeah.
Interesting. His intelligence gain
That's
is
above average for intelligence, and his strength gain, it's not as high as strength heroes, but it's a lot higher than other intelligence carries. And then his Berserker's Rage gives him the bonus HP.
Oh
100
yeah.
bonus HP that doesn't scale, so 1 point in his Q is ridiculous. Though I've seen differing builds. I think the classic one is just maxing the whirling axes, and then going and then fervor. But I've seen other people go 2-1-2 into maxing whirling axes. I think it depends on the lane. I'm not sure, honestly.
Right. Now, Husky, quick question I had to ask you. I do know you play a lot of Dota. You play actual games, unlike me. I play pretty much all of Village Draft. But in actual games, Troll Warrior, Templar Assassin, have you ever seen any synergy between those two?
No, I haven't actually.
But do you see any potential synergy?
Even though with the Troll Salt, which is the Power Trance, and the Templar Assassin gives the opportunity to actually deal a ton of damage when it comes to the what was it called, the PSA blades or
side blades.
Refractions, side blades, But
It's...
I personally don't play TA. I occasionally play Troll Warlord, so
With TA, the de facto build more or less is straight into Blink Dagger after Phase Boots Aquila. Just because if her refraction's up, her Blink Dagger won't break if she takes damage, or the refraction takes the damage rather. So Blink is super flexible now, and then after that you're getting a Desolator, which kind of lacks the attack speed, and that's what Troll makes up for. Because the other build before that, where it was sort of like either Blink into Deso or you go Drums Yasha, the stats build. But now it's pretty much all the time Blink Dagger, just for the surprise factor. Because she already does enough damage without anything else.
Question, has anyone ever considered a Mask of Madness and Templar Assassin, and does that sound like a good idea?
No, the Blink Dagger is good enough.
Blink Dagger's good enough?
The thing with Templar is if you see her, you can understand what she wants to do, and she's not going to jump you and kill you, and you can react. But if she blinks on you, you're dead. Pretty much. It doesn't matter.
Pretty much. I mean, she blows you up, and one cool thing about her damage, I don't know if you guys know the technicalities behind it, but her meld damage is basically flat bonus damage, as in it's not really reduced by anything. So that's basically flat out 200 damage. Like, that's 200 HP gun. That's basically pure damage. So it's really scary when it gets down to it, because she just shows up, does her 200 pure damage, which is pretty much a fourth of mini support's HP, and on top of that she has her extra damage, her only normal damage, which might be really high.
There's
other things I want to talk about too is Faceless Void. Faceless Void has a lot of trouble when people waste his time within the Chronosphere. There's not that many people on the side of Witch Doctors Without Borders right now. I was expecting something like an Earthshaker to be picked up for support.
They took some pressure off of the Faceless Void with the Phoenix pick, and the Shadow Fiend pick too. Basically, all three of them synergize really well with the Void, with the Chrono. So it's gonna be a Chrono into Phoenix ulti. But
oh, nice. Yeah.
That I kind of guessed they were gonna do this when they first banned the Silencer, which I don't agree with. I think they should have banned the Troll and then banned the Silencer second phase, because they didn't pick the Phoenix until 5th. If you're gonna pick the Phoenix last, you don't have to worry about banning the Silencer until way later.
We gotta fight. Wow, we gotta fight.
They do have a Skywrath for the Phoenix, so I don't think Phoenix is gonna have a good time in the lane, unless they decide for an aggro lane. But I wouldn't want an aggro lane versus a Viper Skywrath Vengeful.
Now, question I will ask both of you guys, starting off with Husky, of course. When it comes down to just flat out, like, your ability to deal damage, I know ND has a very high potential, high chance to deal a lot of damage, but the glass cannon type-esque things that you see from Faceless Void and also Shadow Fiend, do you think it's going to be enough to help them stay alive versus someone like Templar Assassin, Troll Warlord, and Viper?
I don't think so. I believe that it's all about how they're gonna play the game in the first like 10 to 12 minutes, and that is actually what's gonna decide the rest of the game. But that's just my opinion. Because
Yeah.
basically, if you give the space to a troll or to a TA as well as Viper, then no one else is gonna help you out. Everyone in except Phoenix, everyone is in Andy's team is really squishy.
And to a certain extent, Phoenix is kind of fits into that category too, because she uses health to do things. So
Yeah, I think she's pretty squishy, but she's got better escape than most. But yeah, I'm 100% with him there. ND is relying on teamfight execution, but Witch Doctors has the better lanes and the better just chase down potential. Well, TA can wins mid pretty well, and can just destroy all their heroes really quickly, and there's not much they can do.
Speaking of destroying heroes, we got some action going on already. We got a smoke gang coming right into the jungle. They're going to wrap right around. I think it's going to be a little bit mistimed. They're going to be able to see themselves a wild Shadow Fiend. So he'll likely be the death that we'll see here. But he might swagger. Yes, he's swaggering to the wrong direction. Oh my gosh, he walked a little bit too far, and he's officially dead. Getting body blocked as well. Timber Assassin pops a mail just to help out with the extra damage. Just negative armor.
Disaster.
Oh, sorry, it's not negative armor. It's just basically bonus damage. It's yeah, it just ends that way. So easy first blood going for these guys, and it goes to Skywrath Mage. Unfortunately, that's gonna be fast boots.
That's really bad for them. The lanes are already going to be pretty good for Witch Doctors. Maybe not for the. Oh, they're actually dual laning. Okay, so I think it's going to be Viper Avenge top. Because I was about to talk about Viper offlane solo, which is, I mean, sometimes you get away with it, sometimes you can't, because it depends on the. But they might be dual laning, or actually they're just gonna go full roam. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little bit too early to tell, but really fast. If you don't mind, can I have you guys go ahead and do introductions with Tycho doing Witch Doctors and Husky? I want you to go ahead and do ND if you don't mind.
Sure. Okay. We have Method Man and JK on the roaming duo of Venge and Skywrath, respectively. Rocky on the Viper offlane, with some help from the Skywrath. Zimmel V on the Troll Warlord, and Clop on the Templar Assassin mid.
Alright, and Husky?
Yeah, on the end we have, on Dazzle we have Myhawk, on LAN we have Fitbull, on Faceless Void we have Callum, on Shadow Fiend we have Butcon, and on Phoenix we have 1k MMR.
Yes, that road to 1k MMR. Oh, so, such a hard road.
Mid is a disaster for Shadow Fiend.
Yeah,
it's a complete disaster.
The side blade is just doing so much. Actually, Timber Assassin decided to put 2 points in that.
He's level 3. Shadow Fiend just hit level 2. It's 2.5.
Oh, that's because of the first blood.
The first few waves are so important for Shadow Fiend, and he just missed like 2 waves and got nothing. He's 1 CS. Like, recovering from this is gonna take a lot of, like, I don't know, misplays from the TA. There's not much you can do to fuck this up, and the supports can't help because they're aggroing. So supports are pinned top.
Yeah, probably Shadow Fiend will just leave the lane and just go into the woods or just start roaming much earlier than he needs to.
Yeah, he can't do that until level 5, ideally, when he has level 3 raises. And I don't think he has bottle yet, or it's on the way, thankfully.
No,
he's firing us south. So, okay, so he is having issues.
Yes, so 2 bad things are going for him. 1, first blood. He lost first blood, so that's more XP going towards Templar Assassin. And on top of all that, I mean, it's just the side blades. Like, Templar Assassin purposely put 2 points inside side blades so she can actually reach this the Shadow Fiend whenever he's just hanging back.
I don't agree with that.
I mean, but that's a bonus 120 attack range. So her attack range
I guess it's compounding it, but most TAs go for the melt, and I think it would have been better because she's gonna have boots a lot sooner than him, so she could just straight up dive him. 1 melt strike and 2 attacks, and he's dead with a strike. Right.
So basically, instead of passive harass damage, just try to go for the burst damage. Oh yeah, top lane. Hold on, top lane. Axe is going on foot. Actually, in a little bit of trouble. Time Walk's available, and man, they even changed his abilities. Look, jeez, it looks like Arcana. Looks weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, Shadow Fiend dies mid. Clop, able to get the kill on top of that. Looks like.
No. Oh, she just got milled. I don't know if she used it. No, she didn't.
No, she didn't. Just flat out right clicks.
Yeah.
That bonus damage. I mean, it's a bonus 40 damage on top of her right clicks for 4 attacks.
Anyway, Cole, back to the first blood. I just wanted to make a point over there.
Bottom lane. Phoenix is dying.
Oh, Phoenix! Oh, she's gonna survive.
Oh. He didn't switch to ranged. He got the bash. He needed to switch to range immediately.
Mm-hmm.
But oof.
Yeah. But Husky, you were talking about the first blood?
Yeah. You said that it's bad that Skywrath took the first blood to get the XP and the gold. But I actually disagree because most of the time I do play supports and having the early gold
hold on,
and
before you talk
early
about that, hold on, Lion's in a little bit of trouble, he's taking quite a bit of damage. He will be getting smacked in the face into the ground. I'm sorry, I had to interrupt you, but that was the death of the Lion. I'm sorry, Lion. Alright, go ahead.
No problem. So, the early gold and experience to the support is, I believe, much more important than to get to the carry, because the carry will have the space to farm, will have the space to last hit and everything else.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's always the argument like, do you want your supports to get the boots early, or do you want your carry to have, you know, a 14-minute hand to minus versus a 15-minute hand to minus? So
yeah.
I had a scrim the other day where I was a Shadow Demon. We ended up had one of those 5v5 brawls, you know, before the bell starts. I got a double kill off the start of it.
Wow,
I ended up starting the game 2.5, level 2.5, because everyone was just kind of spread out. And it was just the presence you have on the field as any sort of hero with that sort of advantage is just insane. Giving it to a carry means that presence is sort of limited to one lane, but if you're a support, you can just be all over the place.
Yeah, because people are expecting you to roam out the jungle with your stupid stun and your stupid slow and your stupid hook and kill them. So yeah, it's basically the same mentality I like to have as a Riki. Back before really changed Riki to where his ulti was no longer an ulti. But basically, if you have your ult as Riki, you can get a lot of mileage just by basically not being in lane. Go farm the jungle. Because the enemy's like, oh, Ricky's gone. Where's he at? And Brian, since you were put in the lane, you just farm the jungle. Anyway. I mean, you can do that now, but you know what I mean.
Oh.
Anyway.
Yes, top lane we got Dazzle in a little bit of trouble. Dazzle is going to be the one to go down. He did get caught with 2 stuns, so the chain stuns were there. And Viper's actually having a decent time. Viper versus Templar. Speaking of Templar Assassin, Shadow Fiend. He just bit the dust.
I saw that ending from miles
So
this looks like it's gonna be a really fast game.
Yeah.
It looks like it's gonna be a really fast first game. Yes, it does. I mean, if a Templar Assassin snowballs, I've seen Templar Assassins snowball to where like they just wrecked everything in the first 10 minutes and then they just won in the next 10 minutes. But I've also seen games where Templar Assassin snowballed, but she just took up all the farm and her team couldn't do anything, so they just focused Templar Assassin and they won. The enemy team did.
That shouldn't happen, because Templar is really good at making farm out of like anywhere on the map. The enemy jungle, ancients, wherever.
Yes.
That's the nature of the hero. Between blink and refraction, you use space really well. So.
As you say, she's about to stack some agents. So.
Yeah. I was about to say that she should be stacking. The thing is, she waited this long to start stacking because she was pressuring the SF. So she's kind of giving the SF a break, but not really. He is level 5, but he doesn't have his bottle.
Top lane. We got some damage coming to face Void. He's going to get Shallow Grave to make sure he stays alive. That's going to be enough to keep him alive during the Viper poison ticks.
Yeah.
And speaking of Viper poison ticks, man, this Shadow Fiend is not having a good time at all. One more piece of damage is all Templar Assassin needed. Meanwhile, we got Troll. He actually dies to the Phoenix ult. Not able to punch it fast enough, and Phoenix like, yep.
That's fine. Phoenix is supposed to win that matchup, honestly.
She is?
Yeah.
Oh, the Fire Spirits, right.
Yeah, it really went. Phoenix is lagging out or something.
Yeah, Phoenix is disconnecting. Yeah, I saw that too. But she got the ulti off.
Yeah, I was really surprised that she nearly died earlier to the troll, but I guess it could have been lag. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it was a DC too, because basically after she died, like 20 or 10 seconds after she.
Yeah, most of ND is in the 200 ping.
Jesus.
The rest are 100 ping.
Are we in Luxembourg?
No.
So
we're not in Luxembourg. What are we in?
Well, you made the settings, bro.
We should be in
Wasn't
Luxembourg.
it Lux for first game? And
yeah. Lux for first game in US.
Second game.
Yeah, US.
And
second
Auto
game.
third game.
Yeah.
This is only the first game. Oh yeah, Auto for third game. Yeah.
Well, you could say that it could have some effect, especially on the mid lane. I think that makes the most difference. The sort of ping issues, especially if you're playing something like a Shadow Fiend. But he still died before the bell. So this sort of like result isn't too hard to see. Like after he dies, of course you're gonna keep. It's the reverse snowball. You're just gonna keep dying.
It's the anti-ball.
Yeah. Honestly, what he needs to do is just go kill this camp, walk back to base for mana, and just keep killing that camp. Because he's about to die again. He's getting died.
Speaking about to die, we got somebody overstepping the boundaries. Lion not having the best of times. We got TP coming mid. Actually, Shadow Fiend is about to go down. Like you said, Tempo Assassin taking some damage coming up from tower. Oh, she misses a meld, but looks like it doesn't really matter. She is going to be aggressive right click. Refraction comes through. The creeps are coming through as well. Oh my gosh, Shadow Fiend able to
she
make
needed to
himself
trap
alive.
here. When the Shadow Fiend went down, she needed to trap here. And then, just for vision, not even for the slow.
And Shadow Fiend's like, LOL. 3k ping, it stays alive.
Yeah.
Yes. Epic indeed. 2-1 charges to his name too.
I mean, he might as well have died, honestly. The gold swing between him going back to base, her killing this creep wave, and getting...
Wait, hold on, whoa, top lane, Phoenix. Phoenix is about to come into the base. She's about to drop the ball. Yes, the ball is going to drop. And no, she gets silenced up before that happens. Here comes the damage coming to her. If she can drop the ulti, it will be great. Yes, she does get the ulti out. Viper's going to go all in. He's going to lose his life. Face Void shows up. No Chronosphere available. Who needs it when you got a Phoenix ball behind you? And they're going to be able to get themselves out of there.
Viper was slow to react on the silence.
And Phoenix is just going back in. She's going to go ahead and go for the body block. This is going to be a dead Vengeful Spirit here in a few seconds. Faces Void, Time Walk available in 5 seconds. Phoenix actually doesn't want to die. But she throws out the Fire Spirits. That's a max Fire Spirits. It's going to be dead Vengeful. And very close to dead Sky.
I think they're going to get a bottom tower off of that, though. They're not going to have anyone able to rotate.
Really? I mean, Phoenix sends TP, doesn't she? Doesn't her ult refresh her TP?
Oh, I don't know, but she doesn't have a TP anyway. She's going back to base.
Bottom tower is on its way further down.
It would only make sense if her ult refreshed her TP. I'm just throwing it out there.
No, wrong trap, TA. There you go.
Yeah, Templar Assassin chased it down the Shadow Fiend, stopped him in the butt a few times, and he's going to be going down here. Last right click, that's all she needed. She officially has a Blink Dagger.
Yeah, where'd her double damage go, I wonder? Guess she used it already.
She's gonna kill earlier. Meanwhile, TPs are coming top. Husky. As far as what we're seeing a lot of aggression everywhere, all around the map. Are we expecting to see Indy have a better time?
There is a possibility, but I think that TA has quite a lot of farm at the moment. They're getting like the first tier 1 is gone, the second tier 1 is gone. They're gonna be pushing the third tier 1 shortly. So. I think just Andy is just starting with, losing more or less.
Yeah, this is all on the Phoenix, I think. If she can get a few good more eggs, they can maybe come back. But it's really hard against a troll and a TA. Troll ulti sort of negates the attack speed slow. So even if you do manage to hit it on these really fast mobile heroes, which is really hard to do, honestly, in the middle of a fight, your egg is gonna get busted every time. And Troll should just be in the jungle after he clears this wave. It'll be a mistake if he keeps hanging out in the lane.
Speaking of being jungle, Faces Void, he's farming the jungle. This is one thing we talked about for... Oh, never mind, wrong team. I was going to say, one thing we talked about for WB, that they didn't take advantage of the jungle. But
cool. Faces Void has like 11 last hits for almost 11 minutes.
Yeah. He didn't get anything in the lane.
He's trying to give it again. I mean, he had a tough lane. He kept getting, like, Hey, Vengeful Spirit and Skywrath Mage were all over him like butter on butter. Anyway, speaking of butter on butter, we got somebody about to die. Dazzle taking a crap ton of damage. Going to be able to turn around for a Tempo Assassin. She gets turned into a Froggy. Meanwhile, on the backside, Phoenix in a little bit of trouble. The ball's ready to be dropped, but can she survive? And the answer is yes, but she really doesn't want to go in there right now. She might have to. Throws out the nice little slow on top of Tempo Assassin's attack speed, and she can no longer continue to be a baller. And it looks like, oh, the ball is going to get dropped, but she's all by herself. Basically has a Chrono Spirit. No, he doesn't. If he did, that would have been a beautiful fight. That would have been a gorgeous fight, but Faces Void was just below the precipice of reaching level 6.
Void with no farm is actually extremely bad. Even the supports are more useful than Void with no farm.
No,
so.
Faces Void's a good support. Best support 2014.
Time
Walk is a good slow.
He needs to get a mech and a bunch of salves, man.
Question asks all you guys. Faces Void's build. He's maxing out his stun. Is this the correct build for him to go?
Generally, or usually you don't even get any points in backtrack. You just go time walk. You get 2 points in time lock, and then you max time walk. The Q.
Speaking of time lock and time walk, we got Tempo Assassin. She might have bit off a little bit more than she could chew. Shadow Fiend just throwing all the raises. I think it might be panic raises, but Phoenix is gonna go for the body blocks.
She is dead.
And yeah, that's a dominating streak going to.
That is really big.
She just buys a flat out plate mail. Okay, I wish I could just buy a casual plate mail.
She needs the armor. If she gets a quick Shiva's, that can actually turn team fights because a Chrono into a Shiva's egg from a Phoenix is a one team fight.
Yeah, slow attack speed, slow your attack speed.
Yeah, if she snowballs and gets that by 20 minutes, they have a really good shot actually. And it doesn't even matter if the Faceless doesn't get farmed, just because of the comeback mechanic, just by him chronoing stuff, and I think Shadow Fiend will have a good time recovering. They should not be.
Oh, Viper, what are you doing? Oh, Viper gets chrono. Phoenix is chrono, unfortunately, too. Looks like Viper's gonna die regardless, so that's all that matters. And Viper throws.
I feel like Viper should have more farm. Is he a mech on the way?
He has power treads and some other things. So, Scarth Mage actually trying to go on top Faces. Scarth Mage.
He actually had a full mechanism on the way.
Do you think that would actually made a difference?
Yeah.
That would have made a difference?
Between the armor and the extra health, yeah, because Void doesn't have treads. He doesn't even have boots, so like he has no bonus
going for Lion. Oh, they're hunting for Lions and Fetapul. He's gonna get Shallow Grave. Dazzle might be able to keep him alive. Looks like the Lion's gonna go all in for it.
He's gonna body block as a frog.
Yeah, frog
Love
block.
it. You don't see that every day, frog block.
Frog block. And if she can get a swap off, it'll be great. But sadly, her range is actually very
There's
crappy.
no one there. Yeah. And honestly, she just dies. TA kind of lets her live there.
Oh wait, sorry, same team. My bad.
Oh, they are, huh?
Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, why are you not swapping right now?
Too much Dota today.
It's all starting to blend together, and I mean that in a good way. We seen some amazing things today.
I'd even say this game that the Shadow Fiend gets a mech instead of a Yules. He is not far enough ahead to really justify a Yules.
Now, could you guys tell me more about this Yules thing? Cause like I haven't been casting for a while, and then I came back and Shadow Fiend is first pick in Yules. It's like what?
They fixed the bug on his ultimate. It was doing less damage than it was supposed to, and they fixed a few other like small like mechanical bugs. And Shadow Fiend Yules was an old Dota 1 thing that used to happen.
Oh, Phoenix, hold on, Phoenix drops the ball. They're gonna go for it. They're all focusing it down. Looks like she might be able to. Nope, she won't. The ball will not drop. Faces Boy, where the heck are you? Oh, he's dead. He's not gonna be able to do anything. Now we got Tempo Assassin. He's gonna, Dazzle's gonna be the one to go down. Shadow Fiend coming out with the damage reduction on top of Tempo Assassin, but it's not gonna be enough. Not enough team left for your team, bro. And now we got Shadow Fiend getting focused down. He goes down.
That buyback was too late, honestly.
Yeah, the buybacks. Well, it didn't matter because Phoenix doesn't have her ult. What's she gonna do?
Fly in and lower the attack speed. And then Shadow Fiend can reliably trade hits because he had full souls. If she had come in and TP'd here, and then she flies in and just stops, and then just fire spirits like the Viper and whoever else. Then
Phoenix, hold on, Phoenix is about to die. Okay, I do not like this fight. She's trying to kill the Viper, but she's gonna lose her life if Viper's gonna stay alive.
Nah, she's trying to do too much. She's gotta relax.
Yeah. I think desperation. They might be trying to do desperation tactics before they need to.
You gotta know when to quit the play. Like if your first idea doesn't work out, sometimes you just gotta take a step back, retreat.
No, beat your head against the wall. Keep going for it. Alright, so Husky, real fast. The state of the game. Items. What do you think of the items coming up from WDWB? Given that they are in a decent lead, pretty decent lead, do you think they're where they should be?
I believe they're in a huge lead with all those items. BKB probably on Templar Assassin shortly, or she's just gonna go for this. So yeah, Viper is going for Axe, and also we have Skyrat is probably going for 4 stuff, and Blade of Alacrity. Yeah.
I think this game's gonna be done by like 25 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it is. I mean, Phoenix is having connection issues. Granted, Phoenix has made some amazing plays, and as you stated, Phoenix can actually turn the game quite a bit. Phoenix has been
the buyback really hurt her, and then she died again. It was a shame. The buyback wasn't that bad of a decision because she still had time. She needed to buy back earlier, TP, fly in, do her shit, whatever. But she didn't do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Or maybe she didn't have the gold. I don't know.
Well, see, that's a possibility, but like at that point, I mean, the fight's already over. The team's back in away. Yeah, the best you can do is maybe kill Viper, who has a mechanism.
Now where were we?
So yeah, and Faces Boy's in a lot of trouble. He can time walk. He also has his ulti up. The fact that Faces Boy has a Chronosphere, but he's afraid of a Templar Assassin is very scary. Like, just look at the amount of damage he's actually taking right now.
There's like 5 heroes chasing. They can't help her. Phoenix needs to back. They shouldn't glyph this either, so they still have it. Aegis on troll, there's not much they can do.
Probably they'll go for Axe now.
Yeah.
Possibly, it's gonna be hard because Faceless Void has Chrono and Phoenix has ult. Like the combination's now here.
The TA Troll can run in at him. TA can blink in. TA can actually probably kill all 3 before
Oh god, look at that dazzle.
Yeah.
There you go.
Jeez. Phoenix is silenced up. They might be able to kill Phoenix. Yes, the stun is
actually gonna kill all 3 before the Faceless even responds.
And CC if Shadow Phoenix actually gives himself a kill. Nice little kill. And
So he's gonna Chrono, but he doesn't want to Chrono the Aegis carrier.
Probably should have. And he's gonna oh, he gets bashed. Oh, the Bash Lord. Oh, the Bash Lord is here. And guys, I think it might be GG. Like the Bash Lord has shown up, and he got like 2 legit bashes on that one. I don't really know what to say.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So is this just a phase of like basically Tempo Assassin got such a good start? Tempo Assassin got such a good start and Troll Warlord's on the team.
It was an accelerated version of what I thought was gonna happen. Basically, I knew that like Witch Doctors was gonna have the better laning phase. But you know the Templar Shadow Fiend matchup isn't entirely one-sided, but it is Templar sided. But the First Blood just sped everything up to overdrive. Because Templar was level 3 at like a minute and a half.
It said 300-ish ping. Wow. I know at 250 ping is when things start getting like, 1 second delay.
Yeah.
At least for me. So yeah. So it's really hard to be an SQ based team when you have such ping, and like the best Phoenix can do is like maybe jump in and drop the ult. And like that's the case of Bar. They just dropped the spear in the wrong spot.
I mean, I'm sure Ping was responsible for some of the like Shadow Fiend's deaths in lane after that mess, because he died like 2 or 3 times after that. So
yeah, and
it's lag, but
the Chrono was late. Oh no, the Chrono was late.
Yeah, that you can blame on lag.
Yeah, that you can blame on lag, but the Chrono was pretty darn late. They're gonna go ahead and continue with the kills. They got themselves a Troll Warlord who did already use his Aegis. But they did lose the Faceless Void and the Phoenix as well. But that was a beautiful combination though coming up from them. They're gonna try to go for kills on Timber Assassin, which they can actually go for. Timber Assassin takes some damage. Gonna go and dish it all right back out to Dazzle, and Dazzle has not a single chance at Lion. He might be able to get a stun off, but I don't know if that damage is gonna come too fast. Yeah, there goes up the kill. The kill goes away. That's a godlike streak. Wow.
He's got 3,000 gold.
That's basically a BKB.
If I'm him, I buy a mech. Actually, it's too late. He's gonna go for blink. Honestly, no, a mech would be fine on him, but I guess he does need the blink just to get away.
He's gonna hang out with the courier too. Nice llama. Kills him. Alright.
The thing is, I'm not sure what the blink is. I hope that wasn't his plan from the start. I hope he just bought it just cause. Because it's like, you blink in, you're gonna get silenced, you're gonna get stunned. You can't really fight any of them.
True.
Even a Yule's would have been better, just for the defensive reason, but...
I think what they're still banking on that Phoenix Faceless Void
combination. So far behind. Yeah, I guess it helps, because if they have to defend and then you get a Chrono coming down, then the Shadow Fiend needs to blink and getting quick to make the most out of it, Get his raises, get his ulti off.
Right. Now, Husky, question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Based on what we're seeing here, what exactly is it that Indy needs to do to actually win this game? Ping is a factor. We keep talking about it. We're giving the benefit of the doubt on that aspect. But what else is it that they need to do besides, have a better connection, or at least have us change servers to help them win? To help them win this game.
They need to line up better, I believe. I mean, when they saw that they're against Kyrath, like Venge and Viper in the lane, they probably should have taken, I don't know, to off lane Void, like go for the dual lanes, and better rotations from the start from the mid hero, from Shadow Fiend, I believe. But still, if you ask me, the picks from Witch Doctors are much better than the picks from Andy.
I kind of like Andy's picks. I agree that Witch Doctors had the better draft, but it comes down to the lanes, like you said. After the first blood, they needed to shuffle up their lanes. They could have been like, that a Shadow Fiend player should know that the TA matchup was going to be terribly one-sided, and he said someone needs to switch with me mid. Put the Phoenix mid, which is really good against TA, and then maybe just put the Shadow Fiend versus the Troll. Slightly bad matchup, but you need to shuffle things around at that point after that first blood.
Okay.
And then, or maybe they should have. I think you could have seen the aggro lane coming because they don't have a really classic offlaner, right? They had the Viper. So maybe it's like, okay, they're probably not going to put the Viper solo. They're probably going to put him with either in a dual lane or a tri lane. It's like, do we have the heroes to fight that? If not, we need to switch. Even if it costs a TP scroll at like level 1 to go switch lanes, you have to do it.
So early game adjustments would have helped them out a lot. How about like, you know, item wise, like itemization? Let's assume that both teams had, or at least let's assume ND had maybe 1,000 more gold on everybody on their side. What other items could they build to actually help them stay alive in this game?
They needed a mech on someone.
Need a mech on someone. Alright, hold on. Line's taking a lot of damage. Okay, Shadow Fiend's gonna come in. He drops an ulti, but sadly only catches. Nope, he cancels. Good idea. Good idea. But oh, they're gonna go for it. Phoenix is ready. And faces Void. He's gonna go and go in with the Chrono. Oh yes, the Chrono comes through.
No, the Phoenix got caught in. They need the Phoenix to go first, and then they Chrono on top of it. That's the combo.
Yes. And it's still gonna go. It's still gonna go. Yes, the ball does drop, and they do give themselves a nice little kill, triple kill. It worked, and Phoenix actually DCs. Celebratory DC as the ball drops. So the ball drops, and so does a connection.
Shadow Fiend died though, which is avoidable.
Yeah, he died and bought back, and he has space for a TP, so he can get a TP. But yeah, so this is a slideshow Dota right now. We see Templar Assassin and Viper on the verge of their own death. Templar Assassin, her items.
I think they're fine.
Yeah, we say that, but I'm still not sure. I mean, you have what? Phoenix is back to full health and she has her ability. Dazzle, he probably needs to go home. Lion
far away. What's gonna happen is the Shadow Fiend's probably gonna try to TP in and blink on them. His blink will be up, but they're not gonna have the damage to get through her refraction. Probably. What she needs to do is save her refraction when the Shadow Fiend comes. If they're thinking about this properly, about what's gonna happen. One of them might go for the gem, but honestly, you can just leave it. It's not a big deal. And yeah, I mean, if the Shadow Fiend comes in, he's just gonna die. He only has half souls, or 18 souls rather. And Viper has enough stick charges to last a while against the Shadow Fiend. If the Shadow Fiend tries to focus him instead of the TA. But he's just gonna die in 3 hits to the TA anyway.
Okay, good point, good point. And Husky, about those items, Viper's building an Ags. Are you as impartial to Ags as I am? Or do you think Ags on Viper's a good idea? Husky?
Do you like
I don't. Yeah, sorry, my mic was off. I dropped. I don't like Axe on Viper. I'd rather go for Manta style or some DPS items, or even like build a Vanguard on Viper rather than go on with Axe. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's just my playstyle with Viper. Speaking of Andy, I believe that if they had like, let's say 1500 gold more on every single player on Andy, I would go for the supports to have some more mobility, like force type or whatever, because they're very slow. They need the mobility. They're most of the time late into the team fights, or when they wanna initiate or save some of their teammates. So mobility is a big issue for the supports for ND. Something that, let's say, Witch Doctors have quite a lot. I mean, they have the swap, they have the extremely long range for Scarlet Mage, which is more or less mini stun and silence and stuff like that. And so, yeah, the mobility is an issue for ND supports.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah, they kind of have mismatching mobility in that they have a Void with Time Walk, a Blink SF, and the Phoenix. And then they have a Dazzle and a Lion. So if a fight breaks out, the Dazzle and the Lion are just like trudging to get into position.
Right, right.
So you always have to think about that when you're drafting the mobility of your heroes and when they're going to be most mobile, because that's when you want to take the most fights, most 5-mans. Because when you jump someone, the more heroes you can get there faster, like on top of someone, the faster the team is, the faster the fight's gonna go. Cool, Steam update.
There's a Steam update? Oh man.
And ND's lineup was centered around this Chrono Phoenix combo. And when you're behind and you have this sort of combo that requires 2 heroes executing correctly, right? Every opportunity you get to execute that combo when you're behind is necessary. You have to execute it right? Because they're behind, that means they have to hit every chrono, they have to hit every egg. They can't afford it, right?
Right.
But when you're doing that, the Lion and the Dazzle don't have time to catch up. I'm sort of excluding the Shadow Fiend because he got a Blink Dagger. Otherwise, he'd have the same issue, right?
Hold on. We're jumping back to the game. Shadow Fiend buys back, and not enough reaction time to actually buy the TP.
Yeah.
And oh wait, is that a Mask of Madness? Wow, interesting. Oh, item bug.
One question for you guys. What do you think? Which one is better? Phoenix with a combo with Voice Alt or Warlock?
I like Phoenix's better because Warlock's is sort of easier to beat, I guess, with physical damage.
Yeah.
With Phoenix, you just have to worry about attack speed, and she has the tools to kind of deal with that if you're good enough. Yeah. Warlock, if they get physical damage, your golems are never going to really be relevant.
Well, I mean, if they get physical damage as Warlock, you can just drop your slow and stop them from hitting it.
I guess, yeah.
No, that's not even.
With Sniper in play, I think they're calling GG. I don't know what's happening.
I don't know. They're having connection issues. Shadow Fiend had an item bug, and Phoenix jumped out again. Yeah. And it looks like I don't know if they're tapping out. They're calling GG on this one. But it's basically a ticking time bomb because it's gonna get to a point where basically Troll Roller finally gets online, and then he's like, "Yeah, I can just 1v1 all you people."
He already is.
Yeah.
More or less.
G+ Community Cup under DDoS.
Not true.
Well, that's a good game more. DDoS USOP.
But for Phoenix, he's one of these 3 heroes that I really like that are really easy to combo with and aren't really picked that much. And Phoenix, Centaur, and Treant, you can sort of pair any of those 3 heroes together, and they're all simple. All they need is their level 6, and they all work really, really well together.
Oh, like all on the same
without
team?
Items, yeah. Or not all on the same team, but any 2 of them together. And you can either combo them with other heroes too, like respectively. But Phoenix and Treant, EG's done it. I've like copied it in drafts and things like that. It's super simple. Treant and Centaur, just thinking about their ultis is really good too, because neither of them really needs items, and it's just it's super good for pre-20-minute team fights, 5v5s.
Is it its first time? What?
I don't know, but everyone's back.
Oh.
I jinxed it.
You jinxed it. You mentioned it. Ah. Oh man. Oh, PJ Salt. Patience is what we call it, people. Patience is what we call it, people. Alright, but there's a lot of room for us to theorize what's going on, though. Because, like, Faces Void Phoenix, I like that combination. I think it's a really good one. The Shadow Fiend, I'm not a fan of Shadow Fiend. I'm just going to go and say that. I'm not a huge fan of Shadow Fiend in general, because I think that either he does really well or he does nothing at all. And we're kind of one of those games where he's
completely player skill dependent. And, but he is really, 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 really strong right now.
Oh no, Phoenix DC'd. Oh, that's a good guy. Good guy, Tim.
He farms insanely fast.
Because Tivos hasn't blinked on him. I was like, I'm about to kill him. I was like, oh, okay, fine. It's backed away. Oh man. Anyway, but yeah, Road to 1K more. I'm not sure if we're gonna get a stable connection coming out of him, but yeah, Phoenix at the like I actually want to see this game play out though. I
kind of feel like it's about to end almost.
Yeah. Pretty much.
They should probably call GG. They still have the issues with
I
the
mean,
connection.
I think it's
they cannot go back from this.
Yeah.
So let's try. I mean, it's up to the teams. If the teams want to keep trying, they can go and keep trying.
Yeah. I'm not gonna count them out just yet.
No, of course not. They have a Phoenix.
Because there's some big kill streaks, and they have fine heroes for dealing with one being down 1 lane Iraq. But they need to go right now. They need to go right now on this. Phoenix needs to heal. Alright, they're leaving.
Alright, backing away. And Faces Void is ready with his Chronosphere on cooldown for 90 seconds. But it looks like by the time his Chronosphere... Oh, Jesus. Was that... What the heck was that? Was that Timbo Assassin's Fate or Side Blades?
Yep.
Jesus! She's hitting for 300 already?
Well, she has damage. She probably is gonna go for, I don't know, MKB or what?
I don't think it
Or
matters.
Daedalus.
MKB.
Daedalus.
Probably Daedalus.
Or Rapier.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Daedalus. I like Rapier better. That way she can drop him. Shadow Fiend's like, yes, I have damage now. Alright, Phoenix is hiding around the corner. They're gonna go ahead and keep on going. Phoenix has 13 seconds before she can actually jump in. If Phoenix and crew can time this perfectly, it would be great. 23 seconds for Faces Void Chronosphere, 5 seconds for Phoenix ult. It will be beautiful if basically Phoenix jumps into the side, from the side where she's at right now, drops the ball, and then Faces Void gets a Chronosphere on top of like 2 or 3 people.
You need the Shadow Fiend there for follow-up damage. I don't think they have enough without it. Because they still have the mech.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. And also, Vinster is likely going to swap Tia out of there. And they're baiting it. They're trying to bait for it. Like, Timber Assassin's playing very cautious. She doesn't know what the Phoenix is. Nobody knows what the Phoenix is. They want the Time Walk Chronosphere to come through. Looks like Phoenix is getting active. Oh, they back away.
They need Phoenix to go in first, because that's the easier skill to start up than the Chrono. Then when they group, then...
Oh
boy. Yeah, I think someone should just micro, or I think the Dazzle should just micro the Phoenix. You only have to press 2 buttons.
I know, but you gotta figure out when to time it.
Because when the Phoenix goes in, it's still going to take a few seconds for them to down it, and that's when the Void goes in, because they need to cluster around to hit it.
Oh yeah, good point. Because they'll probably cluster around like that general area. Like right, okay, you can't see my ping, but you can see on the mini map that little general area right there.
I want to agree with Husky's point earlier about Viper. I think when you're winning this hard, you kind of don't go for the Ags, you go for like MKB. I think just go damage.
Yeah.
And I really like MKB on Viper because of his long range.
Wait, oh, also don't forget you have a Vengeful Spirit with the Vengeance Zor. I forgot about that. So Tempest is hitting for 300 basically without Vengeful Spirit's Vengeance Zor right now.
Yeah, it's still level 1, 12% damage, but she has so much damage as it is that 12% goes a long way.
Oh wait, I hear Shadow Fiend ult. Oh, there's Shadow Fiend ult. Troll just got ultied in the face, but he sadly is not gonna die.
That was a lag issue. He didn't get any of his raises off.
And Phoenix, Phoenix drops the ulti.
Wasted the ulti. There's the Chrono.
And there you go. She's coming back into the fight. Dropping a nice little laser beam. The laser bird is officially alive. A lot of damage comes from Vengeful Spirit. She's gonna be going down. Phoenix is gonna go ahead and fly on through, and she cancels the laser birdness, and she's gonna go ahead and go forth on top of this Templar Assassin. Dies. Gets a kill in the process though. It looks like Dazzle's gonna go toe to toe with Viper. Not the best of fights I ever thought of. But looks like he's gonna go ahead and think against it. They're gonna go for the kill. Phoenix buys back. Gonna go for the kill on top of the Viper, and Viper will be going down. Laser bird is alive. Drops the beams and drops the rat with wings, and that's green. Oh no, what is Viper? Is Viper a rat? Is he a bat?
He's a wyvern.
He's a wyvern. So he's a poison wyvern, not a winter one.
Yeah.
Ah, makes sense. And we got more action! Oh my gosh, we theorycrafted this, guys. We talked about it. They have a chance, except for the Phoenix ulti was in a very awkward spot.
Yeah, it was. That might have been lag too.
Yeah, lag got his blink, so the mobility issue is...
Oh, Lion blink. Yeah, because they're gonna be clustered up trying to like dance in front of the towers again. If they try to do that again, they're gonna get punished this time. Because Blink Impale, Blink Hex sets everything up so nicely.
Yeah, Blink Impale, or you hex on top of Templar Assassin so she can't blink out and just basically drop everything on her. Like, I think Templar Assassin is probably the most important person to kill. Actually, no, okay, Templar and Troll. Viper is there, like you guys have said, and like I agree.
They can't afford to tunnel vision one hero. They really can't. They need to land all their skills on most of the enemy heroes, which is really a big ask, but
Well, I mean,
that's where they are in this game.
But what is Viper really going to do damage-wise? I mean, he has his ult, that's about it.
Well, it's also he's also got the attack speed slow, which is enough versus if he ulties the Shadow Fiend. There goes Dazzle.
Chrono, we need Chrono, we need Chrono.
They need Chrono.
Oh, the Chrono is late! Oh my gosh, that was almost a perfect time.
I don't know if it just came off Chrono or just came off cooldown or what, but
I don't know either. But like Phoenix had like that was the perfect setup too because they were all in the right spot. He caught everybody inside that Chronosphere.
yeah.
Oh man. And GG well played does come through, and we are gonna go ahead and play on the server on the side of ND next game. And that'll be it. Looks like WD/WB do claim that first game in a relatively convincing fashion. It snowballed pretty hard in the beginning. Say US East next. Yep, yes please. Alright, they're saying yes, yes. US East next. Alright. We'll see how the game will go. So that's gonna be it for this game. Tycho, if people want to find you, find out more of your stuff, where can they find you?
Oh, on YouTube, username is Tycho, HITYCHO.
Alright, and what about you, Husky? What if people want to check out your stuff? Where can they check you out at?
They can check me out also on YouTube. It's user/Dota2Husky.
Alright, cool. And you guys, if you want to check me out, you can check me out on youtube.com/CulBluDota. That's CulBluDota. And also, shout out to our sponsors, Build Dota 2. Thank you guys for sponsoring us and helping us with the stats and stuff. It's really useful. We actually used it. It's really cool. Troll Willard, I forgot what it was, but he has like 2.75 agility gain. Was that it?
What was the strength gain? 17 and then plus 2.2. Reaction. I think that's a big change. And they need to change his Q.
Yeah, they need to change his Q.
I think he'll be balanced.
Also, shout out to KillPing for making our beautiful overlay, and also shout out to Casters Network for providing the casters. And that's it. So, hope you guys enjoyed. As always, we'll see you guys whenever.